Hey, folks, welcome back to another edition of the NFL Week Pick'ems on the Beers and Prime podcast. Um, got a little update. I used to be joined by Chubbs, but now I'm joined by post-COVID Chubbs. My PCC over here, he is here, feeling better.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for everybody that has checked in on me, all the fans. The parade and everything. Chubbsy was down for about 4 or 5 days. Had the COVID, hadn't gotten that yet. So even vaxxed, 2-time vaxxed. Still got it. Had a very light case of it. So Chubbsy's good to go. But hey, the rendition you're getting from now, PCC, post-COVID Chubbsy. Here we go.
And guys, don't let us pull out that PCCC, that post-COVID Chubbs corner. All right, don't make us do that.
They're not ready for that
yet. the PC, oh shit, I don't even know the term. PC4 with the thing. That sounds stupid. Anyways, just like the NFL doesn't give a shit, we don't give a shit. We got him back on the roster, off of the IR. Chubbs is back. It's like you never left. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you. Appreciate the lookouts and everything, all the good words. So,
hey man, I got two eyes. One of them's for you. Okay. The other's for me.
Keeps your eyes busy then, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No tractor beams there, huh?
No.
They go sideways.
Yeah. I could stay. I'm in North Carolina and in Minnesota all at the same time.
Nice.
Hey, speaking of being somewhere at the same time, where were we last week when we made our picks?
We were.
Holy shit, Chubbs.
But hey, one of the greatest fucking weekends of football.
I gotta agree.
This is what's so exciting. That's why it's the best weekend of sports. Especially when it comes to the NFL. Those are some of the greatest games you'll ever see.
Yeah. And just to recap, I'll say our records, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. You whip my ass. Go ahead.
All right. I went 1-3. Chubbs went 0-4.
Oh, I missed every one of them? I thought you went 50%. I only had one. Damn it.
No. You went Tennessee, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Buffalo.
Fucking.
I went Cincinnati, which is my one win. Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Buffalo.
Oh, hold up! I got an excuse. That's pre-COVID, Chubbsy.
That's pre-COVID, Chubbs. All right, we got to give him a break.
Had the COVID fog.
Yeah. You may have had a little.
Because I think
fog.
Because it was on, because it's exactly when it was, because it was on Thursday. Woke up that night, 1 a.m, chilling, the fever. So yes, I was COVID foggy, Chubbsy.
Okay, I'm writing that down. COVID fog. OG. Sorry about that, folks.
Right.
I went 1-3 though, Chubbs. Let's just Bengals beat the Titans in kind of a shocking. Ryan Tannehill is lucky he's got Derrick Henry because he wouldn't be a quarterback on any other team.
It all goes back on him, man. It's just almost like you have a regular season hero, and it's like, fuck, dude, you got the good running back in the league today, and he came back just for the playoffs, and you throw 3 interceptions and single-handedly lose the fucking game.
And the interceptions were just dumb. The pass, he would read the first route, throw it, and there's a linebacker standing right there.
Yeah.
I'm skipping the second Saturday game because I want to talk about that one.
Yes.
Rams Bucks. I didn't think it would be the way it was. Obviously, we both called Tampa because we figured Tom Brady doesn't lose in the playoffs unless it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So I agree. And listen, I was elated for Stafford because I didn't think that would happen either. Once once they tied it up, once the Bucks tied it up, I'm like, this is it. Going to overtime. Brady winning overtime, blah, blah, blah. Same old story.
Yep.
Stafford just proved he's always been that quarterback. He's always been a stud. And just to have him do that in the playoffs, happy for the guy. You know, we've watched him in Detroit just kind of sink into a shithole for years and years. And I'm glad he's getting the opportunity. Good dude, great quarterback. So, yeah, it was awesome to see.
Same. I'm glad that he finally has talent around him.
Yeah.
And it's not just him and Megatron or, you know, him and Marvin Jones. I mean, whoever the hell else they have. They haven't had anybody in Detroit for him. Glad he's finally getting it. The Bills and Chiefs game was one of the greatest gun shows I've ever – it was one of the greatest games I've ever seen.
Yeah, yeah. You can't say enough about that game because that's what playoff football is all about, and that's what the future of this NFL is all about right there. You see two of the greatest young quarterbacks coming into their own. Game is on the line, pressure situation, and just it was one of those, hey, last guy gets the ball, it's over, Johnny. And damn it, Josh Allen, you should have called heads. What the fuck?
Oh, dude, tails never fails, though. I mean, that's a saying that's been around for, you know, ages.
Unless Patrick Mahomes is a quarterback on the other side.
That's true. Here's the thing. I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter, okay? Here's my opinion on it. Play defense. You're not going to change a stupid rule. You didn't lose by a coin toss. You lost because you can't play defense. Okay? First off, in regulation, they had 13 seconds, and they drove 50 yards and kicked a field goal. How does Travis Kelce get that wide open?
Hey, why do you kick it deep? Why don't you squib it? That starts the clock.
Yep.
That's taken at least maybe 3 to 4 seconds off because, you know, they're going to kneel it right away. But at least you try to get them within the 20-yard line. Yeah. So you're looking at maybe 8-9 seconds right there. They won't even have time because they had no timeouts.
Yeah.
I don't think, did they?
I think they had one.
Oh, they had one. Okay.
That's why they were able to – Kelce was able to catch it. I can't remember the play before it, but –
Tyreek Hill. I think
got out of
bounds. Yep. Went across the middle, got out of bounds, and then Kelce went up in field goal range. Bam, bam. Yeah, just that like was that. Yeah. Those little things, man. Those little things in a playoff game to where kick it deep. It's only 13 seconds. You know, those little things like that. It's like, not really. They still got one timeout. So
it's like it should have never gone to overtime. No, so now you're relying on a coin.
Yep.
And you're not at home, so how many times does that fall in your favor on the road in the playoffs? Great game, though. They scored more points in the last 2 minutes than they did the entire game, it felt like. I mean,
it was so awesome.
I'm watching the game on my computer. Chloe's got some on TV, and I said, I have to put this on TV. I'm tired of it skipping on my computer because I'm streaming it, you know. And she got into the game. And I was like, this is insane. The Bills, I mean,
I know.
Yeah, I'm kind of speechless. It's a Brady Manning.
It really is. That's what's awesome because now we see what our future is in the league, and so that's just gonna keep it that exciting going on. And going back, I totally agree with you. Stop your bitching about taking a damn rule. Every time something doesn't work, and I don't think it's the Buffalo fans doing it. It's just some of the NFL fans out there. Of course, they wanted to see him go back and forth again, but hey, that's the overtime rule. Fucking play defense. Get the ball back and go down and score. I totally agree.
They've already changed it to where if you hold them to a field goal, you get the ball.
Exactly.
That used to be it. They first one to score, period. I remember those days.
Because listen, it was advantageous for us 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, we drove right down on the Saints and beat them in overtime.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we were happy, and I'm sure the Saints fans would have felt the same. It is what it is. They're grown-ass men. Paid a lot of money. Play fucking defense.
That's it. Play defense. Now, let's go ahead and get our champagne.
Go ahead.
Let's get our confetti because I believe we just saw the crumbling of the bitter rivals organization unfold on Saturday night. Somehow Jimmy G shits the bed and the 49ers win.
You know what?
Packers.
When somebody says you got your number, for whatever reason, the Niners got the Packers number in the playoffs, period. Doesn't matter where they play. Doesn't matter what you are. The 49ers have their number. And they totally shouldn't have fucking won that game.
No.
Totally. I mean, he shit the bed in so many ways. It was unbelievable. And but that goes back to, of course we talk shit about the Packers. We talk shit about Rodgers because most of the times we're jealous because they're so fucking good, but we just hate the Packers.
Right.
But for that guy to be that good and that consistent during the offseason or during the regular season, seriously, how can he shit the bed so bad in the fucking playoffs? So you got to fucking give it up to the 49ers, and their defense is amazing.
I can't help it, but I called it last week. I had the Packers winning, but I called Aaron Rodgers the greatest regular season quarterback ever.
Yep.
I said that last week, and obviously he can't perform. He's 0-4 against San Francisco.
Yeah. And listen, and we'll go back to talking about Green Bay again. For 30 years, you've had the luxury of having damn 2 first ballot Hall of Famers. And you got 2 trophies to show. Now, listen, I would give a left nut to have one of those. I get it. You're still champions for those years. But, man, with that much talent and that good of a quarterback, that you would, especially this year's Packers team, I really did think they were going to win it all, to be honest with you. I really did.
And they were fully healthy.
Yeah, fully healthy. Got guys back. First damn series, both of the guys that came back had a sack. I'm like, oh, this shit's going to be over quick. And
be ugly.
That's when I was in the midst of my fog, and I actually didn't even stay for the game. I was sleeping for that fucking game, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good. No, it's all good. Look, nobody really wants to watch a 13-10 playoff game, but thankfully the 49ers beat the Packers. At least that we can't end the podcast on fuck the Packers anymore. Wink. But that totaled an 0-4 record by you and a 1-3 by myself.
Get your money out, folks.
That's it, baby. We're here. We're combined 1-7. Bold predictions from last week, Chubbsy, both of us missed, and we didn't. It wasn't close.
Wasn't even close. I thought I was good after the first game. I thought I was good. I'm like, I got something going here.
You started out 3 for 3.
Yep.
You had every QB has 1 interception.
Yep.
Tannehill, Burrow, and then I think Garoppolo threw interceptions. But Rodgers, Stafford, Allen, Mahomes did not. Brady did. You went 50%.
That's not bad. I'll take it, I guess.
No, you did better than I did.
Yeah.
I said kickers. I said there's no missed point afters, and I think the first one was missed.
Yeah, first one was missed, and the
first one, like the Titans kicker missed one or some shit like that.
Yeah,
something. I think so. I didn't really Google it though. We'll Google it for another time and revisit it.
That'll work.
Chubbsy, we got Championship Sunday. Championship Sunday is brought to you by Wallaby Outfitters, baby. Go get you a wallet koozie. Chubbsy, 2 games deciding who plays in the Super Bowl. Let's go in order, huh? You want to go in order with a little AFC Championship? I believe is the first game at 3:30 Eastern time start. I think that's right. Could be wrong. 3 o'clock
Eastern time. Yep. 3 bells, a sunny 45 degrees at kickoff.
Bengals at the Chiefs. Now
Yep.
let's note a few things here. Bengals haven't been this deep in the playoffs since their mother gave birth to the franchise. Okay.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs are looking at their 4th straight Super Bowl appearance. Third straight Super Bowl appearance. They're hosting a 4th AFC Championship game. 4th straight.
Very, very impressive.
Going to be a good game, Chubbsy, but who you got?
Told you at the beginning of the season that the Bengals were going to be good. After the first game of the season, I'm like, damn, the Bengals are going to be really good. But how good? Did not think they would be this good. Joe Burrow is on a mission. He is one of those young kids that just doesn't back down from anything. Running game is good. Probably got the second best receiver in the league. But
Adam Thielens first, obviously.
Yes, of course. But I was wrong last week, but I don't think I am this week. I think the Chiefs are just too good. The Bengals, it's not your turn yet. It's not quite your turn. Now, they're going to keep it close. I think we're going to get another fantastic back and forth. I think it's going to be another one of those Buffalo, Kansas City type of games. I think it's going to be high scoring. I think it's going to be like a 31-28 Kansas City victory. And it's going to be one of those where maybe even last guy gets the ball, but I just don't see the Bengals doing it. I think the Chiefs represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs by 3.
31-28 Chiefs, Chubbs. That's a good call. You made a lot of great points there. A lot of great points. Chiefs know what they're doing. They've been in this situation before. Again, Bengals team, I've never seen them in a Super Bowl.
I have one time.
They played the Niners, didn't they?
Yep. During the Joe Montana era.
Joe Montana?
Montana, yes.
When was that? The early 90s?
Early 80s.
Early 80s.
80, 81, 82, right in there.
All right. 81, 82, that's fine.
Yeah, same shit.
Same shit. Chiefs are very good. They proved last week that they can score at any point they want to. But it's hard being cool, Chubbs. About as cool as this Bengals victory to send them to Super Bowl, baby. Chiefs should have lost last week. Chiefs should have lost last week, and they didn't. And that's because of a coin. There's no coins when it comes to Cool Joe. All right? PCC.
PCC. Sorry. Had to get that one out.
I got the Bengals by 1. Okay.
Wow.
Take it or leave it. Bengals to the Super Bowl. Stamp it. Joe Burrow is the next Tom Brady. Calling that now too.
Damn. Wow.
He's got it. You want it factor, he's got it.
That he does.
By putting too many eggs in that basket, I don't even have a basket. I got all these eggs. Bengals by 1.
A lot of my eggs.
They're going to go into Kansas City, beat the reigning AFC champions. You can say that.
You know, it wasn't too long ago that they did beat them. Didn't even think about that. Week 17.
Right.
High scoring affair. So, hey.
It was in Cincy, but, you know.
All right.
I got Bengals by 1.
Nice.
Yeah. Noise is right, Chubbs. Plus, we got to disagree on something, right?
Of course we do.
This next game's a doozy, though. Huh?
Doozy.
Did we think at the beginning of the year, did you think the NFC West was as good as they have shown? All 3 out of the 4 teams made the playoffs, and now 2 of them are in the championship.
I know. That's crazy. It really is. And we should have beat both of these teams head up.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's okay. You know?
We didn't.
Okay. It happens.
Sunny, 68 degrees at kickoff at SoFi Stadium, 6:30 p.m. LA favored to win.
Let me remind you something real quick.
Please.
San Francisco has waxed that ass in their 2 meetings this year.
I know.
31-10 and like 24-10. Something crazy like that.
Of D'Amico Ryans, I believe, is the defensive coordinator for the Niners.
Yes.
Shout out, Kwasi.
Yeah, we'll talk a little Kwasi after this pick, Chubbsy.
So I love the way he does. He has their number, like we said, and it's hard to go against him when they've waxed that ass the last 3 times, I believe. But not this time. Matthew Stafford leads the LA Rams to his very first Super Bowl, and I believe going to be tight. I think it's going to be one of those where he leads them on the last second drive, beats them by a point, beats them by 1 point. We'll go 28-27 Rams over Niners.
Nice. Nice. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in the NFL. Yep. You can do it twice, but it's the NFL, man. I mean, this is it's playoff football, and I don't think I've ever seen a team play as a team like San Fran does.
Nah, you got a great point, because they have stars, but not one of them, except for maybe Samuel every once in a while, but all of them put almost as much into it. Yeah, like you said, it's a great team. Yeah, I would totally agree with that.
This is kind of corny, but their special teams is the only team that scored for them last week.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
their defense didn't score. Their offense sure as hell didn't score. Their special teams scored.
Yeah.
Which is insane to me.
But I think that sets a blueprint for what the Packers did to their offense last week. It sets a good blueprint for the Rams and how they can actually slow them down a little bit, like they haven't in the last couple of games.
Yep.
I just think the Rams are ready. I think Stafford, he's going to ball out this game, and he's going to play in his first Super Bowl.
I love that pick, Chubbs. I hate that I got to disagree with you.
Oh, Nelly.
The 49ers are playing the most complete team-dominant football. And what's better than a little bit of teamwork, Chubbs?
Nothing at all.
Especially when you got a defense. What do they got to do to the Rams? Slow down Cooper Kupp.
You're right, Ronnie.
OBJ can get his 1 touchdown out of his 8 receptions. That's fine. He's not going to do anything after he catches the ball. Cooper Kupp's your main concern. Your special team's going to be better. Jimmy G just needs to throw 1 fucking touchdown. That's all they need. I got San Fran 24-13-16, somewhere around there.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Got a little rematch of the Super Bowl. Holy shit, 40 years ago.
Yeah, Boomer Esiason led Bengals. I believe your boy Chris Collinsworth was on that team.
Yeah. He his playoff rookie yard record was just broken by Jamar Chase.
There you go.
Yeah. So we completely disagree on down the entire board, which has never happened.
No,
I've been thinking about these picks since this morning too. I've been a little excited about recording this because I knew I had a little bit of fire.
Yeah.
But with our picks, always comes a little bold prediction, Chubbs.
Of course.
You got one?
No, you go ahead.
All right. There will be. Oh, man, I don't know what number to choose. I was going to say there will be 6 lost fumbles amongst the 2 games.
Wow.
All right, the number 6 stands. That's what it is. 6 lost fumbles, so recovered by the opposing team.
Wow. I like it. That's a good one. You talked a lot about special teams. I think this game today, or both these games, every team will have a special team score. Punt return, kickoff return. Each team will have a special team score.
I like that one better than mine.
Hey, I gotta go big, man. One of these is gonna damn pan out for me. And then the big.
I know. I love that. Every team have a special team score. So they're just gonna be trading punt returns.
Oh yeah, they'll be going ham, man.
That's hilarious. All right. So I got you with the Chiefs, Rams, and your bold is every team have a special team score. I went complete opposite. Bengals, Niners. And then 6 lost fumbles as my prediction.
I love it, man. I love it.
All right. Those are our picks. So I'm going to go ahead and close this notebook here.
All right.
Kwesi Adolphus-Mensah, Chubbs.
Bless you. Yes.
New general manager of your favorite Minnesota Vikings. Official today as we're recording this. So if you're listening, yesterday it was made official. New GM, smart kid. He's 40 years old. He's got a master's in economics, went to Princeton, Stanford. He was on Wall Street, but he's been in the NFL for 13 years now.
Yeah, he's he hasn't climbed the ropes like your normal, over the scout team, player personnel, stuff like that. But he's been the vice president of player of, I think it's the VP, what is it, of player personnel in Cleveland?
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of, not a lot, but he's got experience with trying to get the right people on board. Now, your guess is as good as mine of how he's going to do. I think he checks all the right boxes. He's young. He's energetic. He thinks from a different way than what we've had in there the last 18 years. So that's exciting to me. I think the most important thing that he's going to do, that he's going to have to do here in the next probably week, is get our head coach. Now, the names are out there, and like I said, he's got his ends are out in the West Coast with San Fran. So he used to work with Lynch.
Yeah.
He says a lot of great things about him. So I really trust him. But I think coaching is probably going to come from the West Coast. I think we're either going to see the offensive or defensive coordinator from the Niners, or maybe
the offensive coordinator for the Rams.
For the Rams, or the offensive coordinator from the Rams. So
yeah, O'Connell.
I'm excited. You got to be excited when you get something new like this. It's like, you get a new car or a new puppy or a damn whatever. It's something brand new. You're excited about it, and sky's the limit, I hope. Yeah.
As far as my picks stand, we're not going to see a new head coach until after the Super Bowl. D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's where it'd probably go, to be honest with you.
I've wanted an offensive-minded coach, but the way that defense has been called and played, and Raheem Morris was the other one. He's a defensive coordinator from the Rams.
That's it.
I don't think I have them mixed up. Pretty sure Morris is from the Rams. D'Amico Ryans is from the Niners. We'll get back to you on that one, folks.
No, Raheem Morris, isn't he Tampa Bay?
Oh, Lord, Chubbs. Hold on. Let's do a little Lugal.
Lugal that thing. But, yeah, no, I like that guy, too. I think he, even though he's been a head coach, I think just reading a little bit about him, about how he interacts with his players, never hear anything bad about him, seems to be like a player's coach. I think we need a lot more of that. We need somebody that can get into the minds of this young talent, these young kids, get the right people on board.
Yeah.
And with the new GM's mantra. He's about, it's all about the team. You got to invest in that we attitude, not that me attitude, and everybody on that same page type of deal. I think, hey, sky could be the limit. I'm excited about it.
Me too. Raheem Morris is for the Rams.
All
so
right.
D'Amico Ryans is on the 49ers.
That's right. Raheem Morris used to be the head coach of the Buccaneers.
Yes. Spent some time. Yes. Didn't fare him that well as a head coach.
Yeah.
Now, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So that was over 10 years ago, 09 to 11. So
we can say all the names we want. I would be excited about my guy out of Kansas City.
Oh, Bahimani.
The enemy.
That's right. Brian's an idiot.
Yeah, that's all right. I'd be excited about him. I'd be excited about maybe the Daboll out of the Buffalo, but I think he's probably Chicago.
They just got their guy.
Huh?
Did I read that wrong?
What?
Chicago made a weird signing.
They got their head coach already? I know they just got their GM that we were after as well.
They hired Ryan Poles, their GM. Chicago Bears to hire Indianapolis Colts defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus as head coach.
Eberflus.
Yeah.
All right.
Could bring Dave Borgonzi.
Let's see.
I did see something funny about the Bears is that they fired a Ryan, who was their general manager, and Matt, who was their head coach, just to turn around and hire a Ryan, who's their general manager, and Matt, who's their head coach. Hilarious tweet from Barstool Chicago, and it says that old bag owner Virginia doesn't care about knowing new names. So she's hired. So
change the last name nameplate on your office.
As long as what's his name? Ryan? Good. I've known that for 10 years. I'll know it for another 10.
I'll know it. There we go.
But that's all we got. You got anything else, Chubbsy?
I'm good, brother. I'm excited. Championship weekend's always good. Not as good as divisional, but the games are going to be fun. Always great to watch football this time of year.
Yeah. So everyone enjoy your championship Sunday. Stay safe out there. Have yourself a few beveraginos. Have a beer.
Yeah.
Celebrate that Bengals championship win, huh? But remember, check us out here on YouTube, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. There's another podcast thing, Anchor. Follow our social medias. Chubbs is post-COVID Chubbs.
All right, I'm on it right now.
Email us at beerswithbrian@gmail.com.
Hey, one more thing.
You had something?
Packers.
Fuck the Packers, folks.